Another baking recipe, sweet sultana buns. I got lots of requests for sweet sultana buns. For this recipe, first I have 2 lots of ingredients. First lot is 18 grams of plain flour with 75 milliliters of cold water. What I'm going to do is going to mix both together and put it in the microwave and cook that until it becomes a smooth paste and leave it to cool down. So the dough for the buns, I'm using 280 grams of bread flour, then 45 grams of sugar, or you can add even 50 grams of sugar if you like a bit sweetness. Then I have 1 egg, 30 grams of milk powder and 6 grams of yeast and 25 grams of margarine, and then I have another 30 milliliters of water, or you can use milk instead. And the thing is, when you are using eggs, sometimes the eggs may vary, so I'm using about a 50-gram egg, but if it is a bigger egg you need to add less water. So first I'm going to add the flour into the water and mix it well and cook this in the microwave until it becomes a smooth paste. Meanwhile, I'm going to add the flour into the mixing bowl. So I made the roux and the consistency has to be like this. So I'm going to leave that aside. Meanwhile, I added the flour. Into that, going to add the milk powder and the butter. Then the yeast and 1 egg. And then next going to add some salt and sugar. And going to mix this until it combines. While mixing, add the hot roux into the flour mix and mix that with the flour. So after adding all the ingredients, add the water little by little until it combines. If you find it hard, you can add a bit more water or milk. So I'm going to knead this about 10 minutes now. I finished kneading the dough, so take the mixing bowl out and slowly release the dough, because this dough will be a bit stickier than a normal dough as we added the cooked flour. So I'm going to put this into a grease bowl and leave it in a warm place until it double in size. So the sultana bun dough is double in size. So I'm going to add some flour onto the bench top and put it onto the bench top. Add more flour on top because this is a bit sticky one. So cut that into equal parts. I'm going to cut this into 6 to make 6 buns, but if you like smaller buns you can make this make 8 from this too. So after, take one piece out and roll it to a thin log shape like this. And I forgot to show you that the raisins, you have to soak it in warm water and leave it aside for this recipe. So put the raisins on to the dough like this and then roll it and make a ball out from that, and use your palm and make a round shape ball like this and leave this to prove again on a tray. So the sultana buns are ready. I'm going to brush the tops with the eggs and going to bake this 180 about 20 to 25 minutes. I finished baking the buns and it is still hot, but I open one to show you how soft it is, and this is really nice with a cup of coffee or tea, and I hope you will enjoy this. Thank you for watching.